Finding an international customer comes with many questions, making me feel really stressed. Which market is good for me? How can I know the customer is right for me? What can I do to learn this? And where can I find the correct ones? I discovered the world of international business at a very young age. To be exact, at the age of 22. I graduated from university and got my first job in a global trade company. I saw how they try to reach overseas buyers, such as making long international calls, sending faxes, and traveling to new countries with little knowledge. What was on my mind when I explored all those methods? I thought I didn't have enough money to do this and never will, but the world has changed. Now we have a great chance to make our dreams come true. With the developing technologies, the spread of the internet, and the fast, easy, and affordable access to big data sources, we can now become international entrepreneurs. Hey you, do you want to learn the wisest and most cost-friendly way to find customers for your import-export business? If your answer is yes, you are in luck. I recently discovered a new and most innovative way to find the right buyers for exporters and reliable suppliers for importers. So now I am ready to share some love with those of you who subscribe to me on YouTube. What about you? And I know many friends requested me to find customers or suppliers for them in my videos comment sections. Therefore, in my video today, I decided to show you how you can get that fish instead of giving you a fish. As you know, international trade is more like fishing in the ocean than fishing in a small lake. And like every good fisherman, we will have some basic needs to be successful in this activity. Well friends, I have some answers for you. So keep watching if you want to know how to get an export buyers list and suppliers for your import-export business. Let's go! Now friends, let's think together. As a foreigner living in Thailand, I am a person who eats delicious mangoes most of the time. I am lucky. What if I wanted to trade these mangoes by exporting it or as an intermediary for its export? What should I have done? Now I have selected the product that I want to trade. I needed to understand in which countries and companies I could market my product, and I needed to develop a sales and marketing strategy to sell my product to them. Is it right? And today for this, we have to reach big data sources and analyze the data collected from these sources after cleaning them in the most appropriate way for us. To do all these, we need a great human resource and a bigger financial resource than that, as well as the connections that can reach all this data, and it will take a long time to get all these ready. Well, with today's possibilities, isn't there a much faster, easier, and smarter way to do this? There is, and friends, there is no way that I could do a YouTube video about finding customers for your import-export business in the most innovative way without addressing this service right here that TENDATA did. Using today's data technologies most practically and effectively, TENDATA enables us, the international traders, to access all this information in the shortest time and at the least cost. So, are you ready to learn how we can do this? If you are, let me explain to you. Alright, if you have chosen your product and decided to export it, now you have to discover the potential of the product and focus on which countries and markets are profitable and easy to trade for your product. Then you can choose the target countries for your product. Because if you have no target in this significant international trade ocean, you can quickly lose your way and you lose your money and time because of this. So let's look how TENDATA help us to choose our target market with their big data technology. Let's open TENDATA first and look at the function. It helps us to show our products global trading analysis. Also, you can reach exporters or importers for your product. This function's name is T-Discovery. You can see it is user-friendly and easy to use. Okay friends, what do I want to sell? Mangoes from Thailand, right? So let's look at my product trade analysis. Here, your product might be more specific, like shoes, textiles, or electronics. If you have that type of product, it would be better to search as detailed as possible to find the best potential buyers or suppliers. I can search keywords or the SH code of my product. Also, I can search company name or standard industrial classification code. Let's write mangoes into the keyword search and let's see what we will find. We are coming down a little bit and can reach global trade analysis for mangoes. That is what we search for it. We can get trade data for the last 3 years target market analysis about the importer countries and origin analysis to learn which countries are exporters of our products. Here we look at the trade data section and can reach three crucial pieces of information. First, we can see trade trends for the last 3 years, and come down we can find destination analysis to see top 10 importers of our product. So we can use this info to choose our target market. And then lastly, origin analysis is about exporters, so we can understand which countries could be our competitors. Now I click designated areas button and can reach all helpful information about the country I will be targeting, and in my case it is America. First, we can see the numbers of how many importers and exporters in the last 3 years, and then we can reach import trends, and here I can understand the right time for me. It helps us understand which seasons or months are the most demanded times for our product, and we can use this data in our marketing and advertising strategy. And you can see October is the highest sales in the last years, so I must be urgent to market my mangoes to the USA before that time. I will use my marketing budget and time efficiently and smartly in this case, and this will allow me to compete with other exporters. Also, this will help me to make more sales. And if you click that button, you can see the trade details and export all this trade information to Excel. Okay, I come a bit down and see the importer analysis, and first top 10 importers. But if you click the same button, you can reach all importers and export to Excel. It is the list of all our potential buyers in this market. Then in order, we can see the exporter analysis. It shows us our possible competitors in the market, so we can compare our company and product with them. Origin analysis shows exporter countries, and here I saw Thailand in 6th place exporting mangoes to the USA, so it is an excellent opportunity for me. And lastly, destination port analysis shows which ports are primarily used in the USA for exporting mangoes. I could use that info to calculate my costs and price my products as well as possible. So I can get all this information fast and easily by using two functions of iTrader. These are T-Discovery and T-Radar. All these pieces of information and data that we got from TENDATA are dramatically valuable for use in making our marketing plan, and you or your marketing staff will be happy to have all these data. Now I need to analyze all these data and choose my target country, and let's go to the other and look at the different functions in detail together. We have done all these works and got the data in the first part for coming to the essential part of our trade, and that is finding the right buyers for export. Now I know which country I will sell my mangoes, and I got valuable data about the US market that I will use in my marketing plan. We are coming to the following question: who are my potential customers in this market? Let me show you how I can find buyers in my target country for my product by using TENDATA's service, which is based on big data and artificial intelligence, focusing on data services in the field of international trade. Let's jump onto the screen and explain other function of how you can get the export buyers list. We go back to the T-Discovery function, and you can see the names of importers. These companies can be listed in 3 types using different information: trade date, trade sum, or trade number of suppliers. And when we click on the name of importers, we come to another fantastic function, T-Radar, and we can get import analysis, contact, and company information on this importer. We can check all these buyers one by one and choose all the best ones for us on that list. With one click of each listed buyer, all business details and supply chain analysis are at your fingertips. You can even use this information to detect all your competitors' trade records and buyers. And we can also get trade trend report, know the best time to touch the customer, SH code analysis report, know the customer's purchasing structure, which means his favorite product, supplier analysis report. If you want to win an order for the customer, you always need to know who your competitors are and find your own advantages. By getting the pinpoint contact details of each company at TENDATA, the contact information will accurately display the employee's name, position, email address, and most effectively their personal SNS link. There is no doubt that such features will boost your marketing efficiency indefinitely. You are targeting the real decision maker instead of long-term ineffective communication. And lastly, I want to show you another great function of TENDATA called T-Info. You can find so much useful data and reports here. For example, if I want to do a global transaction search about my mangoes, I click to view data in the import section and write my product keywords. Choose the period and click on the search. Here we are. You can see 63,884 records in 1 year. You can export that list to Excel or check the records one by one with just one click. As an example, if I click one of them, the import data page opens and you can reach company info, shipping info, container info, product info, and hazmat info with just one click. All these data cover trade transactions of 63 countries, online data of 141 countries, and 130 million buyers to promote customer development. TENDATA offers the easiest way for exporters and importers to use after analyzing all these big data sources. Let's think together now. What could I do if I hadn't used these services of TENDATA? By doing online research, I could have decided that the USA would be my target market, perhaps over a more extended period, and deprived of much of this data, and find out who my potential customers would be. I would still do online research and try to make inquiries by emailing the Chamber of Commerce in that region to understand how suitable customers they would be for me. Since all that was not enough, I could go on a market research trip to cover New York, Washington, Florida, and California. It would have cost me thousands of dollars when I factor in my flight ticket from Bangkok to New York, domestic flights to other destinations, visa costs, accommodation, and other expenses. And I spent thousands of dollars on an unproductive business trip. I might be going to the wrong companies at the wrong time because I don't have enough commercial data such as trends. And possibly I could go back my place with my hands empty and sad. Or I could have participated in the fair by researching the fairs in America, choosing one and spending thousands of dollars again. Here comes the importance of today's data technologies, which will make us stand out from the competition and enable us to use our financial resources most effectively. As international traders, many do not have enough connections to access these data sources as do big companies. Even if we obtain this large amount of data, we may not have the financial resources to employ data scientists and analysts with sufficient experience and knowledge to prepare, analyze, and make all this data available for our use. At this point, TENDATA uses today's data technologies with its services, making us competitive with big companies and allowing us to use our budget for other international trade issues, such as global marketing. And TENDATA allows us to use all these commercial analyses and data in the fastest, smartest, most convenient, and cost-friendly way. Now, I have a lot of information about my product, and I know in which country and to whom I can sell my mangoes. So, what was yours? Okay, my friends, if you want to find new reliable buyers or suppliers for your export-import business and make more money, you can find the link in the description box below and start using all these game-changing services TENDATA offers. And I talked with TENDATA. When you connect with them, if you mention my name Murat OZTURKER to them, they will give you 3 months more subscriptions with the same amount. It is an excellent chance for you, and thanks to TENDATA for providing this opportunity for my subscribers. Please do not forget that we must be ready to work hard, develop ourselves and our companies, and pay the price of becoming successful entrepreneurs in the international trade field. And we can do sometimes by learning new information and developing ideas from open sources like my YouTube channel, and sometimes by using paid services to open new doors for us and our businesses. Not to mention, if you got to this point of the video, make sure you comment below, I am ready to boost my sales. So I know you got to this point and have retained all the gold nuggets I have been sharing with you. I really want you to get even more customers this year, and there is a huge opportunity to do that with TENDATA. Now, TENDATA is actually improving its sources and capabilities more day by day. way. The only thing most exporters are missing is the right strategy for the right buyers, so that you can correctly find your buyers for your products with these data-driven services of TENDATA. So do not forget to check out the link in my description box below and mention my name Murat OZTURKER to get 3 more months subscription with the same price. Alright guys, you can check out and join my channel's join features. You can support me, learn new things about the import-export business and enjoy the privileges. As always guys, if you want more content on countries, marketing, import-export, all the different things including entrepreneurship, then check out these 2 videos that I have right here a bit later. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video and share it with your friends and on your social media. I appreciate you guys and will see you in my next video. Bye guys and good luck with your search. Take care.